Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing branch, Zenith Bank agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559. Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing branch, Zenith Bank agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559. Are you a businessman?
When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts, what do? Scooping fuel in your bucket or running far away from impending fire? You have a few seconds to take the wisest decision. Walk away? No, that is not enough. Shift? No, that is not enough. Stay there and gist and take shots with your phone? That is madness. Run. Yes, run away. Yes, your life depends on your action. The flames come suddenly, unexpected but uncontrollable. Why? Fuel is highly inflammable. Why? It just requires a spark to set off a ravaging inferno. So, don't stay there to think. Storm away to live. Do not throw away your life in anguish for meaningless fuel siphoning. Be advised.
Keep watching Sam TV. Good morning, beautiful people of Nigeria and beyond. It's Wednesday. There's delicious slice of what we call the Day. The Americans love to call Wednesday the Day because we are halfway to freedom, also known as the weekend. My name is Abraham Minor Judah, and this is the Sun TV Morning Show. Now, if Monday was your alarm clock and Tuesday was your coffee that keeps you going, Wednesday is your pep talk. So you can grab a tea, a cup of kunu, whatever it is you like to drink while watching the morning show. And also grab your good vibes and listening in air because we're about to sprinkle some sunshine on your screen. Let me kick off this show with a little story that might just change your life if you're feeling down on this Wednesday morning. Some years back, a little boy somewhere around Surulere in Lagos, around the Masha area, was known for selling what they call ice cream. Yes, tied, the local one tied in some nylon. Very, very dedicated young boy around the Shita Masha area of Lagos State, Surulere, Lagos. Someone, after some time, we weren't seeing the boy again. He was a very, very comical young man. And the information came in that someone saw him monitoring, asked him, why are you doing this? And he said, well, he's doing it to fund his education. And the person took him up. And today, I just saw the story somewhere on social media that the boy is now a lecturer in one. I've not been able to sustain the story, but something to that effect. So that's so that you keep doing what you do and do it right. And someone somewhere out there is watching you, and eventually you will smile. So with this smile, I also want to tell you something that Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, the Booker Prize winner in literature, once said. She once said that, so as you shape your day, remember, you are not going through the week. You are making it. One decision, one attitude, and one action at a time. So let's get started with the newspaper stories that matters in the moment. That moves up you. This is Sun TV Morning Show, where every day begins with purpose and your voice counts. And with me this morning to add purpose to your life and to make your voice count is the Director of News and Public Affairs on Sun TV, Mr. Daniel Kukwen. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Abraham.
You're welcome to the show. It was a wet, summer wet day yesterday.
Yes, today we woke up with bright sun rising from the horizon.
Yes, and you could see that the Jalingo is beginning to take a new shape. You're beginning to see the greenery everywhere,
yes.
And you begin to see still a lot of people with hoes and cutlass going in
to the farms.
And well, it's always glad in my heart when I see such, because as a state that depends on agriculture, the agriculture is one of our major occupations. It is good to see that, yes, activities around that is already coming up.
That's true.
Yes. Well, let us go to the papers without much ado. I would like us to go to, yes, the Punch.
Okay.
Let's start with the Punch. Well, sorry, let me. Please, if you're on the Punch, you can take the.
Okay, there's this headline on the top right-hand corner of the Punch that mentioned Tinubu and Matawalle should be commended for reinvigorating the Navy. There's a statement attributed to Deyemi Saka. Then, before I take the major headline, let me take. Is this an advertorial or something? In partnership with King's College Hospital. Okay. The major headline on the cover page of the Punch has it that flood alert, NEMA deploys teams in 15 high-risk states. As agency warns of fresh heavy flooding, federal government insists on evacuation as Nigeria recovers more corpses. I think these are just stories on the cover page of the Punch.
Yes, the story of the National Emergency Management Agency says It has deployed officials to 15 high-risk states to further enlighten residents on impending flood and the need to relocate from flood-prone areas. Saying victims of the tragedy in Mokwa and Niger State lived in gully areas that were caught unawares by the recent flooding disaster in the states, despite official warning. The head of the press unit, Manzo Ezekiel, said the states include Kogi. So I would like viewers out there, please listen. These are the states that are at high risk of flood at this period. We have Kogi, Imo, Enugu, Adamawa, Taraba, Borno, Zamfara, Katsina, and Federal Capital Territory. I take it again, Kogi, Imo, Enugu, and Adamawa, Taraba, Borno, Zamfara, Katsina, and Federal Capital Territory. He said and he also went further to lament, which I think at this stage is not to me. If I say that residents they reside in gully areas prone to flood. We all know Mokwa is a commercial hub in Niger State and it has claimed over 200 lives, with hundreds of others declared missing. So that is the situation of things, and I think people in those flood-prone areas should begin. And thank God, NEMA has been localized. Every state has its own version, like Tarawa SEMA.
Yes, and even the national NEMA has office in all the 36 states.
So this is the time that the National Orientation Agency and similar agencies within the states, even to the local government area, emergency, people under emergency, and even Nigerians as a whole, you should educate people. And if you're living in areas that are prone to flood, it is best to move because it gives no warning. Nobody knows when it will come, but it will come. So it's teaching time, they say it saves 9.
There's this story that I may like to share. Somebody some years back in Numan, a pastor actually, when this awareness came that it is possible that these people are staying in flood-prone area, and the awareness was created. He one day gave a sermon in the church that it is what God decides that is going to happen. It is not what these people give. And somehow the flood came and people were killed as a result of that kind of encouragement. So I think NEMA, National Orientation Agency, government agencies will need to take advantage of religious organizations too. Because there's a way Nigerians listen more to their imams and to their pastors. If these people are able to give this information sufficiently well, most of these disasters can be averted, as people can easily evacuate and relocate to safer places without them being in harm's way.
Yes, there's always a need for the religious organizations who are very religious people to ensure that they also pass this message to the people. And I think also some of these religious leaders also need an orientation on the realities of climate change. It is the physical actually is very, very important where we have the spiritual aspect of life. But if you go ahead ignoring clear case warnings, then you may, I don't know what to see about that. So let's go to another paper. Let's go to the Punch. I know we're on the Punch. Maybe we'll go to the Guardian. Okay, I think I have a story. Yes, on the Guardian, there's a story there that caught my attention, which I know a lot of people may not agree with. Yes, this is it. And let me just take some other stories. Telco cakes as banks plan USSD fee deduction from end users. Mokwa flood, federal government blames blocked tributary climate change. The crisis loom in APC as party rejects automatic ticket bid for aspirants. And there's this new terror group, Mahmuda, killed 3 in Kwara.
Wow.
The new terror, I don't know what is why new terror groups are springing up everywhere, especially in the northern part of Nigeria.
There are some of these things are religious based, and there is a need for check on these agencies that churn out some of these religious positions. I don't know whether it is from their training or it is from the upbringing, or it is the environment, there is a need for check to be conducted on some of these breeding ground of these religious beliefs. Some of them are tilting towards fanaticism, and they are being practiced in such a way that the fundamental human rights are not being observed. So I think the government should start checking those breeding grounds.
Thank you very much. The major lines say polls rate Tinubu government high as opposition critics disagree. Well, I've been looking forward to look at what the poll says. Expert carpet administration's performance claims zero relief for Nigerians. Then many without a Bob, President Bola Tinubu's job approval rate in the country has been on the upward swing in the last few months, according to the latest approval rating from the NOI poll. That is the no history suggests the president's fortunes can turn dramatically for better or worse. When the economy swings from the halfway mark of its first time to the next election day, Nigerians remain largely cautiously optimistic about the gains of the reforms, with most submitting to faith about the results. Wow. I thought maybe there would be data breaks down how people voted and the confidence according to national rotation, according to NOI. But if you ask me, do you think do you agree with the result of the polls that Tinubu polls that raised Tinubu high?
Well, I think he has done well. Rating him high is something else, but I think he has recorded some milestone achievements and credits as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. But rating him high is something I completely disagree with. He's trying his best. He has done some good things, but I think we still have a very long way to go. And I don't think any poll should be able to rate him high, considering the prevailing situation in Nigeria, the crisis, the killings, the inflation, the cost of living. So many things are not right in this country. Even at the seat of power in Abuja, we've seen, recently we have reports of explosion, though the FCT minister came out to clarify that it was not a terrorist attack. But either way, lives of property, lives of humans and properties are not actually secured. In fact, recently, I think some days ago, yesterday, the Chief of Army Staff relocated to Benue, considering the fact that we have so much crisis coming out from that axis. Aside other ones, you were the one that was talking about how it is a federal character.
Yeah, there's federal character to this crisis.
So, actually, we should not rate him high, at least for now.
Okay, well, I think I've seen what this headline, where this headline came from. So Tinubu approval rating has been on a gradual rise since the start of this year.
Okay.
It rose from a low of 11% in February 2024 and over around less than 20% all through 2024 until this year, where it is up at 40% as of March. Okay, I think well, say he has improved in his rating. Okay. Not that the ratings is still under 40%, which is just it's below the average.
Yeah.
It's below the average. So, well, people's perception, if you ask me, yeah, people's perception are beginning to change. There are a lot of dynamics that are coming to play that have made him less unpopular in some parts of the country than it was in 2023 or 2024. That is the dynamics of politics and nationhood. So, well, we may see, we all pray for a dramatic twist to his presidency, and probably maybe by 2027. If it does what Nigerians want, yeah, they might decide to give him another term, but if it does not.
But yes, if this trend continues before 2027, a reasonable chunk of Nigeria must have lost their lives. Because daily we have one or two things. Continue before 2027, a reasonable chunk of Nigeria must have lost their lives. Because daily we have one or two things that is taking people's life away, and communities have been destroyed, properties.
Well, let's go to another paper here. Okay. Okay, let's go to Daily Trust. The Daily Trust has a story. Yes. Daily Trust, let me take the stories on Daily Trust. Mokwa, bodies of 7 children recovered as search continues. Army chief relocates to Benue as 270 killed in Rivers. Fubra visit Tinubu in Lagos. That is quite interesting. Then Arafat, Saudi warns pilgrim of heat wave. I think this warning that should be taken seriously by those in charge of our pilgrims there. There should be need for them to prepare for the heat wave and ensure they stay in shelters that will protect the waves.
Particularly Nigerians that are not used to those kind of heat waves.
Yeah.
Some of these things can constitute serious health hazard for them. So as they go about their religious obligations, be on the lookout for their well-being too.
Parents seek alternatives over prolonged FCT teachers strike. This is getting too long. The strike between FCT, strike by the FCT teachers. I think the minister of FCT should look into this. The Ministry of Education and all the relevant agencies should ensure labor and productivity. The rest of it should ensure that this strike is brought to an end.
Yes, there is no reason why any child should be not be in school for any reason. It's a fundamental human right for every child to be educated. So see to it that they are right. This right of theirs is not deprived. FCT minister, I think this is directly under him. There is a need for him to look at this and expedite action towards seeing that these teachers turn back to the classes.
San Eve collapse kills 11 Almajiri in Kaduna. This is a sad story. Stories of death always knocks me off my feet. I don't know why. 11, and I wonder how did that occur? Whether that story is on the Daily Trust, it's on the Daily Trust, page 8 of the Daily Trust. So, I will look at it later. But then the story, Tinubu Matawale should be commended for reinvigorated Navy, as according to DME Saka. Matawale is the Minister of Defense. Yeah, so that is according to Saka. You can read that story on page 14. Let me take this story. No automatic tickets for National Assembly members. That is the APC. It says the APC National Publicity Secretary, Barrister Felix Moka, in a statement said the party will not give automatic tickets to federal lawmakers who are members of the party, as reported by an online medium. Sequel to the recent defections from the opposition parties, APC is leading the Senate with 68 senators out of 100 members and over 200 in the 360-member House of Representatives. Also, there have been an influx of opposition leaders into the ruling party ahead of the 2027 general elections. While some of the factors have cited internal wranglings in their party, so that the joined APC to part of government that delivers evidence of democracy. Well, this story is trying to debunk the story we heard earlier from some sources that there will be automatic tickets for all APC. But this publicity secretary said no, for the federal lawmakers, there's no automatic president. I would like to ask if the APC has also decided to give the president automatic ticket.
That's a very difficult question. But let's see how it goes now. There is no smoke without fire. For these reports to have come out, it could be that there's some fire somewhere that is triggering the smoke. The secretary has debunked it. Let's see how it goes. At the end of the day, you may be surprised that some elements of automatic tickets may come to the bear during the primaries. And that is going to go a long way in undermining the democratic process that we are practicing as a nation. APC already has so many bad names attached to itself. People are saying that they want to introduce one-party states and so many things like that. They should not add this to the list of the bad things that the
question I ask is that even the other parties, you will see them also endorsing in governors and state assemblies in their area of strength.
Yes.
So when I see all these actions, I don't see any action that the APC takes that the PAP does not take, and the Labour Party is not taking out. There is no democracy. There is no internal democracy in the parties. Once you are in power, they collapse the party structure into your own personal structure, and that is the way it has been. Don't be surprised. There will be, and some of the parties decide that rather than use the primaries to create unnecessary this thing, let them just what is working, let it just continue that way.
Look at that part of the report, the one that mentioned how the president is endorsed by about 22 governors, National Working Committee, the National Working Committee endorsing Nika. So he's invariably an unopposed candidate. Don't you think so?
Well, when the time comes to decide, we've seen so similar endorsements in the past, and then they decide to go to the polls. And we see where they even go to the polls, at the primaries, people step down. So you can't really trust I just know that
a high-level organ of the party like the National Working Committee be biased up to the extent of endorsing another candidate? Don't you think that is already showing that whosoever is coming again will not be favored because they've already indicated that this is who we want?
Well, if they feel within their party there's room for consensus, and I think it is this consensus that they are driving at. It's still within the democratic destiny to endorse.
But there is a thin line between this endorsement, this consensus, and automatic ticket. There's just a thin line.
No, the automatic ticket is just a word. You can be endorsed. If you are endorsed, that means, and they agree, there's a consensus, you become this thing. Nothing on your ballot to bear the word automatic ticket. And there are even some primaries that are as good as giving automatic ticket.
Yes.
When
just like the one that happened in Anambra, where the sitting governor emerged as the flag bearer of Kukuruku. I think that was the slogan you say, Kukuruku.
Okay, the Abga.
Yes. So, I think it was all the delegates came and it was a yes or nay.
Yeah.
And that is how he emerged as the flag bearer.
So that is also an automatic ticket. Well, let's go to other papers here and see what we have on the pages of. Okay, most of the stories here are similar to what are on the papers.
How about the one for the army chief?
Okay, yes, I'm trying to look for a paper that carries
on Tribune. Nigerian Tribune.
Okay, if you're there, please.
Okay, there's this headline on Nigerian Tribune that said, man falls from Cocoa House topmost floor. USSD banking charges to be deducted from airtime. Nigeria's $1 trillion ambition at risk without policy stability. That's NGX chairman. Mokwa flood, FG blames climate change, unregulated buildings, damage devastating. That's a statement attributed to the Niger State government. Another headline that is on the cover page of the Nigerian Tribune has it that economic reforms painful but necessary. That's a statement attributed to the presidency. Challenges opposition to offer viable alternatives. Affirm under Tinubu, the cup is half full. Still talking about economic reforms. And there is this headline again on the cover page of the Nigerian Tribune. Passengers lament trek long distances as gridlock on Ibadan-Lagos highway persists for hours. You can see on the cover page there the picture of the gridlock that is on that highway. Then on the major story, Benue killings, army chief moves in, deploy more troops, logistics. Police relocate area commander, tactical team to trouble local government areas. Gunmen killed 16, burned several houses in Plateau communities. Terrorists killed 3 villagers in Kwara. That is the major story on the cover page of the Tribune. Go ahead, Mr. Abraham.
The information came in yesterday that Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede has temporarily relocated to Benue State to oversee military operations aimed at restoring security following incessant attacks that have at least 270 people dead in Benue State in just 2 months. He arrived in Benue on Tuesday morning with a delegation of principal staff officers, senior personnel from Army headquarters, as part of an urgent intervention escalating violence across 10 local government areas. What I just have to say about this is, well, you're going there for the optics and maybe to put pressure to let the world know and to let the terrorists know that they are there for action. But my fear is this: they move out of there, concentrate on Benue. From past experience, these guys will find a way to neighboring states, Kaduna, Taraba, Nasarawa, Adamawa. They find their way there and they continue their nefarious activities there. So his movement there is good, but it is not just enough. We must see results of peace, results of those involved, their sponsors being apprehended. And that is very, very important, because when you don't see them being decimated, we begin to wonder. It seems they move. What you just do is scare them away. They move to other parts of the country, and Nigeria has a large portion of ungoverned spaces where they live.
It's more of optics, just like you mentioned. We should have a system where the Chief of Army Staff must not relocate for this kind of fight to be effective. Let's see how it goes. If attack, I've seen instances where the National Security Advisor jetted into Plateau and immediately he left. Attack followed. So, and how long is he going to stay in Benue? Until for God knows how long? Or is he going to stay for 1 or 2 weeks and move back to Abuja again? We don't actually know how he reached the decision of relocating to Benue. And as he stays in Benue, will he be monitoring those local governments too? Will he pay visits to those places? Will he be, I don't know, what is he doing in Benue that he cannot do from Abuja?
Let me take this security expert and retired DSS director, Ogem Angulu. He questioned the effectiveness of relocating high-ranking officers during crisis, citing that similar strategies that have failed in other crisis-prone states. The location of it has not yielded desired results in places like Borno or Plateau, Angulu said. He said what's urgently needed is a national security summit. We must rethink our strategy, especially on how we secure reclaimed areas after repelling attackers. Yes. He emphasized the need for holding territory after raids, rather than leaving vulnerable communities exposed to repeated attack. I think he hit the nail on the head here.
I agree with him completely. It is more of a symbolism thing. It does not really translate to the effectiveness of the war. In Borno, there's this, what is it called? There's this brigade that was established in Borno after the advent of the Boko Haram. And we still, with those security architecture, you will still find some attack coming here and there. We need to do more than this symbolism. There is a need for some of these things to translate into concrete results. Else, it is just another waste of time.
Well, we pray that everything is done accordingly and we're able to put an end to this insecurity, not just in Benue, but in all over Nigeria. So on this note, we'll go for a break, and when we come back, the morning show continues.
When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts, what do you do? Scooping fuel in your bucket or running far away from impending fire? You have a few seconds to take the wisest decision. Walk away? No, that is not enough. Shift? No, that is not enough. Stay there and gist and take shots with your phone? That is madness. Run. Yes, run away. Yes, your life depends on your action. The flames come suddenly, unexpected but uncontrollable. Why? Fuel is highly inflammable. Why? It just requires a spark to set off a ravaging inferno. So, don't stay there to think. Storm away to live. Do not throw away your life in anguish for meaningless fuel siphoning. Be advised.
Woman, do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing branch, Zenith Bank agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559.
Hey Taraba State, let's ascend to the future. Imagine a world where entertainment, transportation, finance and commerce are at your fingertips 247. Welcome to the future. Taraba Business School and Taraba News proudly present a revolutionary lineup of products and services designed to transform your life. Sun TV, your premier 247 destination for local and international entertainment, news and educational content. Come to the broadcast of News Hour on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of World News on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of news across Nigeria on Super Media Television.
This is Sport Daily on Sun TV.
Good morning, Nigeria. This is the morning show from Sun TV.
Supercab, safe, convenient and affordable 247 transportation services across Jalingo and Taraba State. Unlock seamless 247 financial transactions, easy loans, and rewarding savings with our innovative mobile banking solution. Taraba Online Markets. Buy and sell local and exotic products. Connect with suppliers and grow your businesses 247 with our vibrant e-commerce platform. TBS e-learning. Access a wall of knowledge with our comprehensive online courses and myriad of professional programs. SuperSoft. Unlock exclusive subscription-based services, discounts, and reward. Don't miss this groundbreaking products and services. Join us as we all celebrate in the future and experience the future today. Taraba Business School and Taraba News, empowering your future 247. Ascend to the future.
This morning, my country people, how una day? I believe you say una dey enjoy this rainy season, yo. Okay, make I not forget to welcome una to the pidgin section of our morning show. As this na section where we dey knack una tori on things where they happen for inside the country, even to serve our community and our society. My name na Esther Oka Steven, and with me this morning, now my beautiful guest, Auntie Mercy Joro. Auntie, good morning, and thank you for joining me on the pidgin section this morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. Good morning, Nigeria.
Yes, so country people, she don't throw away our own salute to una. Okay, tourists carry me enter for inside the Lagos state today again, you my country people. And I want to talk concerning one Lagos 75-year-old ice cream seller. This man is 75 years old, 9 as na can see, and a correct pale 9 to so. But yet, instead they doing hustling work with my country people. And even yourself, the one when it's with me pass, be saying they do this thing with joy. This man in name na Mr. Oladimeji Lawal, and then born am for 1968, my country people. When they carry Tori go meet am, say make him touch light matter for them. And I talk say, in don't they do this business for 57 years now, my country people. This one simply means say Oga Lawal don't they sell this ice cream since him be 18 years old. Even to say furthermore, when they touch light matter, him can talk say, now for inside this business, now him take train all in children them for different trade. As I talk to you now, him come outside talk say in they get joy, say get one kind joy when he be saying they get anytime in they sell this ice cream. Even the seven talk say the one when it's sweet and pass be say in don't do this business so tell in don't serve parents. Maybe say their children self don't come become parents. Say in don't watch generations to grow for inside this business when he be saying they do. Say so he gets one kind happiness when he be say the job they give him. Saying they do am with passion, saying now with joy, now he take they do am. As they talk to una, so for Lagos Island there, the name where they sabi for that place na Pa Lawal, then they call am. Say anytime you just ask of Pa Lawal, they go tell you say, na so time they pass here, they even know in movement self, and people they always they enjoy in ice cream. I carry Auntie Mercy come join me this morning sake of say I want make she help me touch light matter, because yesterday we touch light matter go you to them their side. So today na correct challenge to you to now carry consider here. So now big challenge now carry consider here. So for you to them when it be say then sit down for us, they no one agree do anything. So Auntie Mercy are begging help me touch light matter. How you take see Pa Lawal Ozu? e no sweet you for body. Even self at this age 75 years old, I believe saying children go down dey tell am say daddy relax, let us help you, daddy relax. But now man when e be say as una hear am, e say e get one kind joy, e get one kind happiness anytime e dey ride im bicycle dey sell that ice cream. My country people, abeg Torchlight matter, tell youth dem say this one na big challenge biko no.
Thank you so much, Madam Esther. You see, you get one kind thing where they talk say there is dignity in labor. Yes, and the parlor get dignity for the kind labor where you get.
Okay.
You no carry in hand go through for other illegal things, but he carry himself. Since from that time, that period of time, he consistently do that job, use and train other people, feed himself and his wife and his children. And I did very sure saying they even help other people's children.
Correct.
So this is a big lesson for us, a big encouragement for youth. They thought say an idle man is the devil's workshop.
Okay.
If you go stay idle, I know thought say no go they do bad illegal work, but work where you know say you go bring you genuine money. And you go find favor for the sight of that man. I dey very sure say the way the man they carry him with so much joy, they get favor from men too.
Okay, so.
You understand? So as youths now, as this pale don't set track record for us, it go good, make we follow up, make we do better things. Because nowadays, I don't they see say youth nowadays they go find quick money. All this Ponzi scheme, they go one minute do during that pale time. Maybe he get the opportunity, but he see say that he no good, and he go bounce back on top his head. So as he see how he does direct in life back to where they sell the ice cream. He they sell the ice cream where they feed himself, they feed the children. So as youths now more learn from this man.
Okay.
Yes, more learn from how ingenuity and consistency. You know, if you just say you go do one, leave one, do one, jack of all trade, master of none.
Okay.
Yeah. So make we as youths now be diligent, be consistent in what they do, and we go see positive results. And my own contribution with that.
Auntie Mercy, this one where you talk now is sweet me well for body, especially this last one where you talk say consistency. Even yourself you can't talk say jack of all trade and a master of none. Make una sit down one place to learn one work where go fetch una correct money. As Auntie Mercy don't talk come on. Money not go follow from heaven. Make una do better thing. The money go come on, my country people. This is challenge when I carry con give una so na correct one. Na very serious challenge them my youth where they watch this program this morning. She said master of none, jack of all trade. So those of una when it be say when they carry you go say make you go learn barbing. When you do 3 days you go say oga shuttle for you go run come out for that place say na mechanic. For mechanic now you do 1 month you say you not do again oga to dey serve me punishment. You run go you say na tailoring. Country people who make una sit down there with the patience. Even also for this our generation now, a child of 18 years and Auntie Mercy go gree go sell ice cream.
They don't agree. They
go say no.
Say nasties.
Oh, nasties. I like that one when you talk nana. Hey, country people. At this age now, 18 years old guy now go see himself say, he don't talk to man no. If he ride the bicycle, begin do they sell ice cream, they all begin carry this. He say they repair people's shoe. Woman not go like him again no, for 18 years. And then when I hear and say for Palawal mat, say he start am for 18 years. And even said now inside that ice cream work, now he take training children. Yes. Auntie Mercy, just as she talk and now, 1 or 2 things they happen for a family, they go say, Ogalawal, come donate money. When I say no, they partake in all those things. He don't help 1 or 2 lives too for inside this the ice cream business. And then before I go, make una know they laugh with somebody else. I know say country people, this our country where we stay, we they carry everything, they joke, they laugh, they play. If somebody see you, they go social now. If it's possible for social media, begin they laugh you, say, see you, where they do fine boy, you can't do this one. Make, matter, say that they laugh your husband, come make you feel relaxed, fold hand, they look cool. If they don't laugh your husband, you're not going to fit in make them in most cases. Yes. Many people, thousands of people, where don't laugh Palawal, sake of saying they ride that bicycle. And today now, Palawa come outside say now if this work now you take train all the children. Those ones where they feel say they work for company that year, where they feel say where they don't retire. Many of them now they not go fit come outside, come proud, stand like this man when he be say if they sell ice cream till today. So I beg, make if una one also, make una come outside. Also, even say people they laugh on her. Make una no worry. Just as we take it talk to una yesterday, people serve when I tell una yesterday. I said those people when they say they pack shit for soccer away for people for gutter. They better pass those people when it be say that they go browse enter accounts when not be their own. They are now that their own where they pack shit and be also. Yes. But you, when it be say you sit down for there, they enter account when not carry your name. Then they call that one also, brother, you be 419, auntie. Now 419 you be. Leave it that to work, make you go also. Do work when it be say, would always they tell on her from some TV here, say, make una do work when it be say, when person asks you, say, sister, uncle, now what you they do for a living? You go proudly come and say, yes, I'm a security man. But you're not going to feel proudly come and say, yes, I'm a 419 man. You see, I said, that security guy there, you get level past you where they do 419. Forget say that 419, they fetch you plenty money. One day, they go grab you just as Auntie talking. Yes, they go grab you. So please, man, you this challenge when I carry come, now challenge will go make you stand on your toe. Yes, make you day on your toe because now big challenge. Any woman where see man, they also, you know, that kind of man, that women they like. Yes, take of say they make money. Now dirty money say they fetch person job. Now dirty job they fetch person clean money. Yeah, country people, my youth especially. And also on the other side, the guy go still like Auntie Mercy to talk enter family matter. May you help me advise parents because some parents say some children are willing to do one or two hustles. It go come depend on the kind mama and the kind papa where they get when they say they show society say they too get her for family. They will say don't do it, no go do it. People go laugh at us. So help me advise parents, say I beg, maybe they try push their children to learn and work. Yes, because many I tell una say school too na something now they hear me, and handwork too now another thing. So I beg help me encourage parents, say maybe they try. They push their children to learn handwork, if possible, after their secondary school before they go institution.
Yes, and you know, say during Lawal time, opportunities be no day, social media be no day, plenty things be no day. But now where it don't come during this generation time where plenty opportunities they say the world is a global world. Opportunities they yakpa. So now as parents, firstly, education good. Okay. Yes, it good may carry your pikin go school, may know how to speak, may know how to interact with people. Secondly, the world don't they change. Okay. It better may your pikin learn something before you go university. No matter how rich you dey, may you learn how to hustle, may you learn how to be responsible. Yes, because and thirdly, secondly again, it gets some kind of children where God don't give them brain. Oh, yes, don't be their fault. Don't be their fault. God don't bless them with handwork. Okay. If you see say that your pikin school no be no. If you finish secondary school, carry am go learn handwork. Okay. Establish and may learn handwork. Now now you don't create source of income for that pikin. Instead of today bad the pikin, they thought say, oh, you know get sense, you may do this. No. Let us encourage. Even during holiday, you see that lesson. Me idea of the opinion be say if pikin go school every day, come back during that holiday, instead they go extra lesson, carry the pikin go learn work. Because when the pikin go university, go know how to take, know how they take get money. Now, young children now they get money through, through legit way for internet, plaiting of hair, selling of makeup, marketing, and all of those things. So if parents now go, it will reduce the burden itself. Correct. It will reduce the burden on top your load. So now as parents, make we try. Since we don't see opportunities there for these children, it will even move them to be innovative, to think of how to create something we never did this word before. Correct. So make we just try as parents. Easy, but we'll just try.
Country people, our parents in the house where they watch this program. Now don't hear and fancy Mercy Martin. Okay, for those of you who just they join us, this is now the pidgin section of our morning show. And a story of one Lawal for Lagos will be 75 years old when he still they sell ice cream. Now in Tori we carry contact lights for now this morning. So if you not get anything to comment on this story when it be say we carry come or any advice, make una reach us for Facebook. Even yourself will be there for YouTube at Some TV Live in my country people. So we don't touch light matter, enter you to them their place. So this one a big challenge you. Second we say Oga Lawal begin this work when he be 18 years old. Many of our youth today now if you tell them say may they carry bicycle go sell ice cream, they go agree. Auntie Mercy don't touch light matter. So today the one where she talk now when it sweets me for body well. She said no be all children 9 day blessed say they must to go school. And country people una sabi say that thing na true for society. Yes. I don't see children when they be say they go push they go university. Money day. Even the secondary school self now by force. And then to go university they go run come back. I don't see some they push them go NDA. They go still run come back say they not agree. And at the end of the day, they come, they do work when it be say feed them. Tailoring. As I be one guy today now, so for inside the barrack there, na correct cloth na this guy dey so. Think of say he run come out say he no fit do NDA. Yes. So I beg some kind time our children choice, parents make we dey check our children well so that we go know where they fit to. No be force, you go force pikin. Say even self Aunty Mercy, the school self when e be say our parents dey push us go, you sabi say many children say no be wetin they wan study, na they dey study for that school. Some children go come outside say na pastor they wan be, the papa go say no, you must be a banker. Bankers are making it. You will be an engineer. And then after that pikin do that thing, the pikin no go dey good for that field, just as the thing when you wan be, the papa no gree am to be. I don see children when they be say they don't say they no wan become this one, but they because to please their parents they go get a certificate, they not take and work. At the end of the day they go still learn wetin they want, and I don't want to take the fit so they marry put you for inside to my country people. So I beg, now we born these children, now you born your children, now you the child where you get, now you born am. So I beg make you assess am. The pikin say, mommy, this is what I want to learn. Okay, it's school that I want to go. If you get that money, no force the pikin again, because of say if you force am say go do trade, in head no go carry am. Pikin say, mommy, I want to learn computer, and you now say no, na tailoring is fetching money, fashion and design, or go and learn catering. You say go learn catering, so that you go learn how to bake. If the pikin say na computer you wan do, not force am go, because if you go that catering job, if you go that tailoring work, e no go do anything. So now so the reverse too be the case, you my country people. So and e get children when e be say they wan learn many things. So those kind of children they're there for us as well. When school dey they go say, mommy, school is on holiday, I want to follow my friend to go and learn this thing. If your pikin don open mouth tell you say I want to learn this, make you believe and say when this pikin go there with all in mind, take off say no be you force am. So parenting for us, I believe say una don grab wetin we give una for here this morning, and I believe say the youth to self where they watch this program they not be lazy you too. So I know say all of una now don't pick from this Palawal challenge. So I beg make una no let laughter of society, laughter of neighbor, laughter of friends take away you down. That's your side hustle way they do where they fetch you money. That's good hustling. Just as Aunty Mercy talk and say she no talk, say make una go they hustle, they do Yahoo, they do 419, say cause they go babuna. So any other side hustle way they do, like all these our ladies, the beautiful ladies, they when they be say they market their product. Some of them they sell perfume, some of them they make hair, all this way they wear. Some of them they snap and they put on for Facebook. But people they order, that they make money. So I beg make una keep it up. That hustling a correct one. Also when it be say you go they proud of to say this thing na me they do and this work na me they do, and yes I be security of this place, yes and this na they do. No shame, no let people to bring you down. Okay, my country people, I thank una, and I believe say my youth out there they don't learn something. Parents in the house where they watch this pidgin section this morning, I beg make we check our children well and so that we go know where they fit for inside our society, so that we go make a greater Naija together. Okay, meanwhile, my country people, now for here I go draw the curtain on the pidgin section of our morning show this morning. But meanwhile, make I first thank my guest, Aunty Mercy Joro. Aunty, thank you for joining me once again.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, my country people, those of now we watch this pidgin section, I dey throw away salute to una as usual, and I dey tell una big thank you for joining us this morning. Make una not forget to comment here on Facebook and even self, just as I tell una, we there for YouTube at Sun TV Live. My name is Esther Oka Steven. I thank una for watching this pidgin section. Make una not go away because of say the morning show will continue with Mr. Ira Daniel. I thank una for watching. Una do.
Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing Branch, Zenith Bank Agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559. Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo Branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing Branch, Zenith Bank Agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559.
When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts, what do you do? Scooping fuel in your bucket or running far away from impending fire? You have a few seconds to take the wisest decision. Walk away? No, that is not enough. Shift? No, that is not enough. Stay there and gist and take shots with your phone? That is madness. Run. Yes, run away. Yes, your life depends on your action. The flames come suddenly, unexpected but uncontrollable. Why? Fuel is highly inflammable. Why? It just requires a spark to set off a ravaging inferno. So, don't stay there to think. Storm away to live. Do not throw away your life in anguish for meaningless fuel siphoning. Be advised.
The Honorable Commissioner, Ministry of Waste Management and Resource Innovations, Honorable Shonzin James Bernard, on behalf of the Ministry, wish to inform the general public that from now onward and as part of our ongoing commitment to maintaining a clean and sustainable environment, the Ministry of Waste Management and Resource Innovations frowns at the way citizens of the state don't keep their immediate environment clean, dump waste indiscriminately across the state like in the gutters, thereby blocking drainages and waterways, causing flooding. It is on this regard that I wish to communicate some significant changes and regulations that will take effect immediately. 1. Keep your immediate surrounding clean. Take responsibility of waste generated by you. Package your waste properly to be taken to certified dump sites. Avoid dumping waste in gutters and waterways. Participate in community cleanup initiatives. 2. The ministry have reintroduced sanitary inspectors who, together with enforcement team, will be deployed to conduct regular inspections throughout the state. They will access
Welcome back to the morning show on Some TV. This is a segment where we talk about stories from Taraba, and we'll be taking a story from the cover page of Taraba News. Taraba News is Taraba's most influential newspaper, and with me to speak on issues on the cover pages of Taraba News is Mr. Radane Kukwen. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You're welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Let's just take the stories as they come. We have relocated people living along the river Benue Tro. That is the Taraba State government saying that our stories on page 2. Taraba CSOs urge fire services to intensify efforts amid rising fire incidents in Jalingo. Our stories on page 6 of the Taraba News. Taraba governor pledges transformative developments to silence critics. Stories on page 4 of Taraba News. Taraba Civil Societies lauds Governor Kefas for reconstituting Karim Crisis Commission. Stories on page 2. Then we have Taraba, 4 other states to benefit from World Bank Livestock Project. That is according to Abubakar. Taraba Assembly raises alarm over hepatitis outbreak. Seek urgent government respond. Our story is also on page 4. Even on page 3 of Taraba News, according to the front page of the news, of the cover page of the paper, of international football striker Stephen Alfred, who currently plays for FC Shinnik, a Russian football club based in Yaroslav, received overwhelming reception. That is the major stories on Taraba News. Let us go to the headline, the major headline. We say we have relocated people living along the Rabini Shore. That is by the Taraba State Government. This statement was made by the State Commissioner for Special Duties, Xavier Noku, who spoke with reporters, with Taraba News reporters. He revealed that those living along the river banks where rice farmers have been relocated and encouraged to practice dry season farming. In some of the areas, according to him, the situation by visiting flash points such as Lao, Mayore Unawo, Karim Ibi Wukari, and Dunga. He also stated already that is the sensitization in the SEMA by SEMA and NEMA for advocacy and more. So, what's your take on this?
Yes, this is a good move. We don't want what occurred last year, what happened last year, to happen again this year. So the move by the state government through the Ministry of Special Duties and the agencies such as SEMA and the federal agency, the federal government counterpart NEMA, it's a good one. The practice of dry season farming is something that is worth it. I've read somewhere before a report that revealed that dry season farming appears to have more yield than even the rain-fed, considering that you have regulation on how the water is being administered on the farms. In the nutshell, this is a good move. It is a life-saving endeavor by the state government, and we encourage them to keep it up. And other states too should maybe learn from this if they have not actually started doing what Taraba State is doing.
Thank you very much. Let's go to the next story on Taraba. The Taraba Civil Society laws Governor Kefas for reconstituting Karim Crisis Commission. The Coalition for Civil Society Organization in Taraba State has commended Governor Abu Kefas for reconstituting the Karim Commission of Inquiry, describing the move as a bold demonstration of leadership, justice, and inclusivity. In the letter addressed to the governor, the coalition, through its chairman, Dr. Joseph Gimba, expressed profound appreciation for his term, enlisting and responsive leadership style. I think that yesterday we had a story where they said they
disagreed with
they disagreed with the appointments.
Somebody that is not
one of them. So I think the governor has listened and they have reconstituted it.
Yes, this is a step towards building trust, just like it is featured in the report. The governor is a listening governor, and this is a good one. We look forward to the committee bringing up reports that is going to help in building sustainable peace and development in Karim local government, Karim Lamida local government area.
Okay, we pray for peace in Karim Lamida local government. Then Taraba, for other states to benefit from World Bank Livestock Project. That's according to Abu Bakar, is the National Project Coordinator of LP Press. That's Dr. Sanusi Abubakar. He made his announcement in Jalingo on Tuesday during the World Bank Implementation Support Mission to the states. He said the state has been named as one of the 5 Nigerian states selected to benefit from the World Bank-supported Livestock Productivity and Resilience Support Project, that is LPRESS, which aims to boost livestock production and enhance resilience in the sector. According to the Abubakar, the project will grant Taraba access to at least $20 million to support livestock services. He praised the state government for the timely payment of counterpart funding, emphasizing the World Bank commitment to partnering with the state to improve livestock production and agricultural outputs. Also speaking at the event, the World Bank Country Director for Nigeria, Dr. Ndiame Diop, commended Taraba for its proactive role in the implementation of World Bank projects, noting the state leadership in agricultural reform efforts.
Yes, this is a good move. Some years back, in our secondary school days, and even up to the early 2000s, we have this fact that Taraba State, particularly the Embu Sardian local government, has the highest, one of the highest heads of cattle in Nigeria, over 1 million, as based on those studies. But I think along the line, something happened, diseases just like maybe trypanosomiasis, sleeping sickness, and other disease came, and somehow I don't know for fact now whether we're still maintaining that level. But we all know that crises and other factors came in and we lost that position. But this is going to go a long way in resuscitating whatever that we have lost, considering that agriculture, livestock productivity and resilience is a very good part of the development of Taraba State. It's going to go a long way in rejigging our economy. Livestock markets in Iwari and other places like that has been one of the focal places for the development of the economic development of Taraba State. So this is a good move.
Okay, thank you very much. We also have this Taraba Assembly raises alarm over hepatitis outbreak, seek urgent government response. The Taraba State House of Assembly has expressed grave concern over the alarming surge in hepatitis B and C infections across the state, particularly in Usa and Takum local government areas, urging the state government to take immediate and decisive action to address the looming public health crisis. He raised the matter. The matter was raised during plenary under the urgent public importance, whereby Honorable Rikupi Joshua Ryan, representing Usa constituency, who described the hepatitis situation in his constituency as there. He revealed that Taraba currently holds the highest hepatitis prevalence rate in Nigeria, with figures ranging from 16 to 20%, far exceeding the national average of 4 to 16%. So he says the situation calls for emergency response. The state must move swiftly to establish specialized agency focused on the prevention and control on treatment of hepatitis B and C. He went further to say we must also embark on rigorous public awareness campaign to educate our people about the dangers of the disease. The motion received overwhelming support from other members of the House, and I think it was passed. In his ruling, the Deputy Speaker, Honorable Aman Adama, directed the clerk of the House to transmit the resolution to the Executive Governor, urging immediate government intervention to prevent further loss of lives.
Yes, this is an issue that requires urgent attention. Ill health, considering that hepatitis is prevalent and is killing lots of people, just like this report captured it in Usa and Takum. The government needs to do more expedite action on how to see to it that this is prevented. Vaccines are available, and people should be encouraged to go ahead and do the vaccine, and protective measures has to be taken. Some of these things that cause hepatitis, awareness should be created on them. I'm not an expert, but I learned that herbicides that have been sprayed on the farm without protective gears is one of the major causative factors for hepatitis in human. So there is a need for this awareness to be created, and people too will need to abide by these procedures to ensure that their lives are being protected.
Okay, thank you very much. We need to continue to work more to ensure that these hepatitis B and C, the prevalence in Taraba State should be brought to a zero level. So, well, this is what we'll call it a day where we say Tata on the morning show. I thank all our viewers out there who has joined us for the newspaper review segment, for the Pidgin segment, and also now the Taraba News segment. We'd like to say we appreciate what you're doing for being there with us every day, 24/7, 24 hours, 7 days of the week. Thank you, Mr. Radane Kukwan, for the
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Okay, thank you. Yes, my name is Ibrahim Maina Judah. Good morning.